Good morning, students. This is Dr. Divya. Today's topic of various ranges of thallus structure in bryophytes. So first, let us start with the introductory round of bryophytes. So what is bryophytes? Bryophytes is a traditional name used to refer to all land plants that do not have true vascular tissue and are therefore called non-vascular tissue plants. So they have no roots to lend them structural support, nor do they have large leaves and showy cones and flowers. So this doesn't mean that mosses are all not important. In fact, mosses play important roles in reduction erosion, long streams, and water and nutrient cycles in tropical forests and insulating. So bryophytes are gametophyte dominant, meaning that the more prominent, longer-lived plant is the haploid gametophyte, and the diploid sporophyte appears only occasionally and remain attached to and nutritionally dependent on the gametophytes. Sporangium and spores. So absence of specialized tissues for transporting water and dissolved food throughout the organism limits terrestrial forms to being very short plants, since the only way to move substances through the plant body is by osmosis and diffusion from surface moisturizer. So bryophytes do not have roots but have rhizoids, which are relatively simple, sometimes multicellular filament of thin-walled cell. So reproductions and life cycle of vegetative reproduction. So a species that breaks off gametophyte and then lands in a suitable habitat will grow into a new gametophyte, and the breakage may be accidental, such as animal trampling, erosion, leading to fragmentation of existing bryophytes colony. Sexual reproduction, so this cycle of fertilization, meiosis involves an alteration of generation between the haploid gamete produced stage gametophyte and the diploid organism is sporophyte. So in the bryophytes, it is the haploid gametophyte that produce leaves and thalli and therefore predominates. So the process requires the production of male gametes sperm and female gametes egg and some means of getting the sperm to the egg. So the gametes are produced on the gametophyte and the sperm are produced within the teeny typically stalked culp-shaped-like structure antheridia. So each antheridium produces numerous type of sperm. So the egg are produced in a teeny spherical somewhat flask-like structures archegonia, and each archegonium holds one egg in a swollen section called the venter, and the sperm enter through the channel in the narrow tubular section and neck. So these the type archegonial have a neck canal cell, egg cell, and venter. And fertilized egg in archegonium develops into the sporophyte, and the sporophyte consisting of a spore containing capsule is depending on the species. So maybe a stalk or stalkless. So each spore contains a mix of gene from the two parents, and successful germination will give to rise to new gametophytes. So this is the cycle of reproductions, and the first if talk about the classification of bryophytes, so three types of bryophytes like mosses, liverworts, and hornworts. So mosses, beautifully the location, soil, rocks, tree bark help form soil, colonizing rock sites and prevent soil erosion. So they grow packed together in dense colonies in the moss body. So thallus type of a so body structures and rhizoids have like absorptive structures, do not have true roots, stem, and leaves. Many mosses have a separate sexes like male plant and female plant, and the gametophytic generation is dominant. Sphagnum, for example, Sphagnum, Polytrichium communis, minimum. Liverworts, so thallus, a body that lacks roots, stem, and leaves. So liverworts get their name from their liver-shaped type of thallus and gamma. So asexual reproduction structure of liverworts, bone in a saucer-shaped structure like a gamma curve. This figure shows the Markinsia polymorpha stages. And hornworts like locations, fields, and roadside. Thalloid 1 to 2 centimeter. Sporophyte generation form horn-like projections out of the gametophytic thallus. So these are the sporophyte gametophyte. The gametophyte with mature sporophyte of the common hornworts like for example Henthoceros natans. Uses of bryophytes like medicine in cosmetic, food and animal, home insulating also.